All right, welcome to day 4, which should be your 4th and final day. So we're going to write this formula over here. We're going to write large number or larger number minus the smaller number divided by the original. Divided by your original. Okay, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. So for number 1, it says select one of your tacos. So let's say that I picked one that was called beef taco and it was $4. All right, so we don't know if that's going to be the larger or the smaller of the two numbers, but I do know that that's my original, so that's going to go underneath. That's what it originally started out as, was $4. Due to its popularity, you've decided to increase your taco price by 50 cents. So now the larger number, or the new price, is $4.50. We subtract it with the smaller, which in this case was $4. So we go through, we do the math. We see that we get 0.125 on our calculator. We have to slide the decimal twice to the right. So our final answer should be 12.5%. Okay? We're not going to do all of them, but this is pretty standard. We'll do one or two more. So for the sides, let's say that I'm picking beans. Okay? The price of the beans was $2. Okay? So once again, that's the original. That's going to go underneath. That's not going to change. Your cost to make the side just became cheaper. So as a result, you're going to decrease the price by 25 cents. So when you decrease the price, now it's $1.75 to make those, but originally it was $2. So we can't flip it because otherwise it's going to be a negative number, which we don't want. So $2 minus $1.75 is 0.25. We divide by 2, and wow, ironically enough, it's the same, which is 12.5%. Now, once again, these may all change based off of what you have, all right? So let's jump to number 5, all right? We're going to follow the same formula that we have over here in the top right. We jump to number 5. It says last week you add 375 tacos, or you sold 375 tacos, but this week you only sold 250 tacos. What is the percentage change? Well, this is your original, because that's what you did last week. So that has to be on the bottom, the 375, okay? Because that's what you originally started out as. We have 375 minus 250. So 375 minus 250 is 75. You divide by the 375, and you get 0.2. So that one right there, everyone's just going to get that. You still have to slide twice. Final answer is 20%. All right, these ones here, you're going to follow that same format, and as usual, me and Mrs. Jones can help you out with that. All right, let's look at number 7. So this is special event pricing, okay? So it looks a little more difficult than it is if we read through it. So what it states is that your taco shop is gaining popularity around your town. As a result, customers have begun asking you to come to their special events and cater for their guests. We see this a lot nowadays. You have been invited to 2 weddings, football games, carnivals, and more. Answer the questions below to make sure your taco truck is ready to make on the demands of a large number of guests. So for this first portion here, for any special event with more than 100 people, you plan to mark your taco prices up by 15%. So in the space below, calculate the new prices of your tacos. So if you go back to that slide from day 2, we have our different taco prices. So let's say, I think the max was 5. So let's say that one of them was $5, another one was 4. And remember, these may not be tacos. They might be burritos or other like larger entrees. And this is 3. The formula that you're going to use is similar to what we saw before, that we take our price, times it by 100%, and in this case, it's going to be marked up by 15%, so we add 15%. So you simply plug this in. So in this case, the price would be 5 times 100% plus the 50%, right? And then you list those all right here, okay? Standard formula for that part. The next part, it says for any special event with more than 100 people, you plan to mark down your desserts. That means it's going to get taken away. You're going to mark it down by 25%. In the spaces below, calculate the new price of each dessert. So let's say that one dessert was $3, another was $2. So what we're going to do here is similar to what we had before, price times 100%. However, they're getting a bit of a discount. You're going to take away 25%, All right, and that'll give you your answer for this and for this. Okay, similar in nature, but one you're taking away, one you're adding. The next part, you normally sell 72 tacos for every 50 people that stop by your taco truck. How many tacos would you expect to sell if 275 came to your truck? So this is a proportion. So labels go a long way. You have your tacos to people. Well, you have 72 tacos for 50 people. All right. How many tacos? So this means we don't know how many tacos we're going to have if there's 275 people. So like before, we've seen this before with our proportions. We did this a lot. You can do your cross products here, and then we'll figure out how many tacos we would expect to get. For this one here, at your first wedding, you sold 240 total tacos. 40 of these were your taco choice number 3. What percentage of your sales was taco number 3? All right. So we have 240. 40 of these were your choice number 3. So we have to do the is and of. Is over of equals percent over 100. All right, so what percent? We're looking at the percent there. Okay, that should look familiar. This one, 50% of your customers that come to your truck order 2 tacos. If 300 guests come to your store, how many of them will you expect to order 2 tacos? So we have 300 guests. That is your total. We're looking for the part, which is the is. All right, and then this is your percent over 100. This is a 15. All right, you should be able to do that. This number here should be smaller than 300. And then the last one, if 200 customers buy 45 desserts, how many desserts can you expect to sell for 500 people? So, similar to this one, we have 45, that's your desserts, that's your customers, 45 out of 200. If we're getting 500, we're going to use this, cross products. All right, that's enough information for you to do the rest on your own.